As a point of reference, we're going to look at this 0.02 microfarad capacitor, which is the same type of capacitor with regard to construction as the one that we find in this 1959 Gibsonette, right? This is an Astron made in New Jersey, and this is reading 0.22. This one right here and that one right there. They're both 0.22 microfarad. 0.022, excuse me. But what we're going to do is we're going to hook up to this. And I've already taken readings, and I'm not going to bore you with the readings. This one is 0.03. So as far as capacitance goes, it's absolutely fine. Okay. This one reads 0.023. So this one is closer, but still within tolerance. The important thing is the leakage of these, right? So I'm going to plug this one in first, right? And we're going to go straight off this board here into the IT11, right? So we're connected there. We got our IT11 up right now, and I got it down to 3 volts, and I'm going to set it to leakage. Okay, it says 3, 6, 9. That was 10. That's 15, 25, 50 volts, 100 volts, 150, 200. You can see it takes longer to charge, but everything's fine. 200, 250. There's 300 volts going through here. 350 volts. And finally, that's 400 volts DC going through this capacitor. And this is on the lowest paper mica setting. This is measuring microamps, right? So that is showing good. So let me safely discharge this capacitor, right? So this capacitor is discharging. I'm going to remove it right now from this cap and hook up to this this Astron right here. And I disconnected one end of this capacitor, so it's definitely not in circuit. All the current must pass through this capacitor from the red side, from the positive, to make its way to the black side, because as you can see, I've opened up that red side, right? And we're going to dial this back all the way to 3 volts, right? And we're going to hit leakage, right? And there's 3 volts, 6, 10, 15, so 25, slow down a bit, right? There you go, somewhere between 25 and 50. This capacitor is no longer acting as a capacitor, it's acting as a resistor, right? So this one is rated, according to the rating on the side, is 400 volts DC. If I look at the actual schematic, what it's seeing is in and around 160 volts. Well, that's fine, right? So the capacitor is rated above the maximum voltage of the circuit. But somewhere between 25 and 50 volts, this thing is already garbage. It's a resistor in circuit, and it's no good. So it's got to be replaced. That can't work in there. If I'm not going to clear, if it was getting like 200 volts, maybe 220, and then cutting out, I would say fine, whatever. But we're not even making it near there. So the capacitor is junk.